Hi there, and welcome to Meet the Leaders. I'm David Smith. We are in Warwick, and we are at the beautiful Wisner Library in Warwick, looking at all the different aspects of this area, of which there are many. And many of them are supported, well, I guess they all are, by the Chamber of Commerce. We are pleased to have with us Michael Johndrow, who is the Executive Director of the Chamber of Commerce and has been for, what, 12 years, Michael, is that right?
Plus, yes, yes.
Not too shabby that. And in 12 years, lots has gone on up here, hasn't it?
This area is so strong. We're very lucky.
Well, it is such a diverse area. Mm-hmm. It is such a beautiful area to begin with, but it is diverse.
Yes, yes. We have what we kiddingly say everyone wants. We're only an hour, 15 minutes out of the city. We have a very walkable historic village. We have a drive-in movie theater, of which there's only, about 360 some left in the country, where there were 4,000 5 years ago.
Probably 2 or 3 in the tri-state, so
I don't think there's many. Okay. We have the Appalachian Trail. We have Greenwood Lake, a beautiful lake. We have the Black Dirt region of Pine Island, where majority of the onions for the whole East Coast are grown. Jeez. And people don't realize.
Still.
And people just want to come and see them growing up through that soil. It's truly, it's amazing. And the wineries, the apple orchards, we got it all. We really do.
Well, and it is your job to really make sure that everybody knows just that, as a matter of fact.
That's what we do.
Before we went on, we were talking about the Wall Street Journal and the Horizon magazine.
Yes, it's a supplement.
This is a supplement that comes in the journal, and this is something that somehow you all got benefit of.
We got really lucky. We got a call the day before the magazine was going to print. It's once a month in the Wall Street Journal, and it's...
What edition was this for folks who might still have it lingering around?
It was one for over the 4th of July weekend.
Okay.
And I think it came out on July 12th, actually. But it was, they were ready to go to print, one day away, and somebody pulled their ad. Now, the ad is $25,000 a page. Wow, and the lady told me this, and they were drastically, probably calling up everybody all over. So I said, I'm sorry, but that's probably my whole budget for tourism. And I said, I really can't do that. She said, well, how about $14,000? So my first reaction is, oh, this is a scam. There's something fishy. So she said, tell me about Warwick, and I did, told her a little bit. And she said, you need to talk to my boss. I said, really? I said, now I'm thinking like a used car salesman. Now you got to talk to the head man, right?
Don't give him your keys, whatever you do.
All right. So I got talking to this lady, who I find out later is from Toronto, Canada. And here they do this magazine for the whole country, and yet they don't really know specifically our area. So she said, tell me about it. So I spent about 5 minutes, and she goes, Mr. Johndrow, you're the most enthusiastic guy I've talked to in a long time. I deal with people in tourism every day. And she said, could you put in writing what you just told me? And the top half of an ad on this page, I want it in writing, what you just said. And the bottom half, you put in any pictures or whatever you want. And she said, I'll give it to you for $4,200.
From $25,000 to $4,200.
I said, where do I sign? Then she comes out with a little bonus. She said, well, in addition, you also get to be on the Jumbotron in Times Square for 1 full week. 50 or 60 times a day for like 5 or 6 seconds, but it's 3 photos, one of downtown Warwick, one of Greenwood Lake, and one of the Pine Island Black Dirt region, and then our logo. I said, oh my God, it was amazing.
Can't even imagine how many people saw that.
Over the 4th of July weekend,
the horizon of 4th of July weekend.
Yes, it was amazing. And the paper now just covers about 100,000 people that this Horizon is the insert of the Wall Street Journal in the 5-borough area of the city.
Warwick is on the map.
You better believe it. Just watch a weather station on any of your major stations, and Warwick is many times right there. Boy, it really is.
And probably all because of that. You see? Well, I guess there's just cause for you to be the executive director of the the Chamber of Commerce.
We just got lucky, though, really. I mean, this is such a fun area. You said diverse, and you're right. Small villages are struggling right now for 2 things. Number one, either if a big box store comes in, it kind of closes up a main street, or with all the shopping online now through Amazon, et cetera, which is certainly convenient, no question. And a lot of small places are going to struggle, but I really feel Warwick is in a really prime place because, number one, we have 40 places you can buy food in the village limits of Warwick, and you have 120 more food places within 10 miles. So food is our strength. We advertise down in the 5 boroughs, Edible Brooklyn, Edible Manhattan, whatever, because they're close enough to come for the day
Right.
or the weekend. Then you have these shops, though, retail shops that are a nice mix. People still want to go and see it and maybe touch the clothing or look at the picture or whatever. So now you can come and eat and then shop and just relax. It's walkable. It's historic, very strong historical
Well,
society.
it's a real destination.
It is.
You know, it's not
It
one of
is.
those things. It's not the internet
No.
where you just
No.
type something in. This
That's
is
right.
a real experiential, and people are looking for experiences.
They are. It's something, whatever brings them here initially, but once they're here, they're going to say, well, what else is there to do?
Yeah.
And we have it. So it's pretty neat. It really is. It's a great place. But the merchants are the ones that I give a lot of credit to, and the restaurants, in the fact that they treat people with respect. They give good service. If they don't have the product, they'll tell you where you can get it. They'll refer you, because they want people to come back. You know, the whole thing is return business. You know, and I'll tell you, they should get the awards, really.
Well, holidays are around us. I'm sure a
boy.
lot of everything's decked out for the holidays. There are holiday celebrations going
Yes.
on and so
Yes.
forth.
Sure.
It's
Oh, yeah.
it's an exciting time all the way
Well,
around.
the shops all decorate in the 3 villages of Florida and Greenwood Lake and Warwick. They'll decorate their shops. They set it up. There's different singing groups that will dress up appropriately and walk around the village and sing some Christmas carols. We have horse and wagon rides for free on the weekends that people can bring their kids.
Don't have to bring your own horse either. It's,
No,
it's all
no,
right there.
It's all
I like
done.
that.
Yeah,
Jeez.
it's pretty special. It's I don't know. There's specials. The shop offers specials, and it's just everybody's smiling.
It
And they
sounds like
seem
it's
to
a
be
great
enjoying
team effort, and
It
it's
is.
nice to have you spurring it on so successfully as you've been able to do. And you're coming up to the 80th anniversary
Yes. Yeah.
of the chamber. 80th.
We are one of the oldest in
Gotta
the
be.
country. 100, I think 102 is the oldest. There is a couple that are up there, but 80 years of solid.
But for an area
work.
like this,
Yes.
to have a chamber that is 80 years old is even, to me, more remarkable. It's
Well,
really
it is.
something.
Well, it gives a lot of credit to the people that were ahead of us, that saw
concepts.
the value of keeping things strong. And see, the Merchant Guild, I actually give them the credit. There's a committee of the chamber called the Warwick Merchant Guild.
Okay.
And for years, 25 exact, they have come up with events that bring people to the village. They don't advertise their individual businesses, they advertise the event.
Okay.
And then everybody wins. And they're only talking 50 to 75 bucks a business. They 35, 40 businesses toss in, and they do advertising and social media, and we do it through the chamber, obviously. But they'll have a thing like years ago, they had Springfest, and then they'll have a sidewalk sale in July. Ladies' Night Out in August, where there'll be 3,000 or 4,000 women in this village for one afternoon. And then home
Probably
for
a lot of men
holidays.
following, too, as a matter of fact.
There are a lot of men. They wait till the shops close at 9, then there's music and dancing
Oh,
on the
that's
green.
great.
And yeah, they've been very smart, and they work together and support each other. And people come back.
That's why it's worked all that time.
Oh, boy.
No
They will.
question.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael, it is so nice to be here in this wonderful area. It's a very unusual area.
It is.
Very interesting, lots of fun, unquestionably beautiful, and with great teamwork, as you've been talking about. Wonderful people to go along with it.
It is.
And
It is.
glad to have you stop by and meet the leaders.
I appreciate it, sir.
A real
Thank you
pleasure.
very much.
No
Okay.
question about it.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the way it's working up here in the Warwick area with the Chamber of Commerce and so many others supporting that endeavor. And we're pleased to have them on Meet the Leaders. I'm David Smith.